Right then, got to make a key to the safe. Opened up, get the right gauge. If it's in there, I do. I'll put it on there. Get a pen. Mark it off. Oh, bit further over. Gives me a good guide. Right, I'll put it in the vise. With a straight edge. And hacksaw this bit off. But when using a saw, it only cuts on the forward action, not the back. Okay, that cut down. There's still a bit more on there, but I'm going to go to the key machine and do the rest on there. Okay, now we're over at the key machine. Yeah, there it is. So, if I plug it in, it's all turned on. This is locked up. There's a little birds in the bag. There you go. A tiny bit more. When I'm doing this, I'm only just touching it because it hasn't got side cut on this blade, so you've got to just touch it and go along. Anything more than that, you'll damage it. Right, that's cool. It's close. Close, but no cigar. A tiny bit more. The RST machine tends to be a little bit better for this because it holds it into the right depth going this way. When doing this is a bit free handy. You can't get the depth. There you go. Right, it's in. So now we've got to measure there. I'm going to get my okay, so now it's popping through. Okay, so we can see it popping out there. So now, just going to go to the machine. I'll make sure I mark it the right way. Put a line on there. So now I know it's over slightly to the mark because obviously you've got the thickness of the metal plate. Slightly over. Okay. Got a bit of a haircut going on there. I'll just sort that out. Right, I'll tell you what, we're going to go back to the vise. Right, now back to the vise. So I'm just going to clean this up. I haven't got my key horse because it's in the other van. I've had a changeover of vans. So normally you wouldn't do this because it marks the shank of the key. So normally you have a key horse. There we go. Where is right now? Some safe keys you got to be really particular on the weld, and sometimes you've got to file that down for it to go in. Like you see, it's nearly turning. So you can see it's got that. Take a fraction off using the key machine just quickly. I'm not going to take you back here. I'm just going to quickly zap it down. There we go. Right. Zapped up the key machine. There's a bit of fraction more. I'm doing it this way because it's easier. No more luck. I'm going to take too much off. Here we go. It's fine. Right, let's go in here. So from here, we'll take the lock case apart. Screwdriver. Take the cover off. There we go, left for the insides. Okay. Right, shut this door, it's getting a bit cold out there. Right, so there's the insides. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change combination leaves around. I'm going to just move the top two over. The reason why is because the customer lost the keys. So it's going to be that one, that one, that one, and that one. Oh, like a little brass collet in there. There's a fun view there. So let's take this, put that collet back in. We throw the bolt out. So the bolt's sticking out. Lift the collet up. There we go. Right. So it's really, really, really cold out here. Alright. So we've got that. Right. So put the key in. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull the vice back so it goes through. Okay. There. This is right in there, riding up. So now we know the first cut is the thickness of the bolt. But what you can do, if you're worried and you're not sure, you can get a marker if you want, and just give it a good once over, and then you can, from that point there, you can get a mark. See? Okay. So I'll do it by hand. Normally I would whack it in the key machine because it is a lot quicker in the key machine. But for the purpose of this, I'll do it by, again, remember we're using a file. The cutting stroke is forwards. I need a better file than that. Now I'll take it out because I just like to make sure that it is lining up with that. And it's slightly out, only fractionally. You could do with going a bit towards that way to the bolt. Here we go. Oh, there's so much play in this. Look at that, it's terrible. Right, as you can see, it's going into the notch. So now we'll take it down a tiny bit. Force it, don't do that. Always finish on a forward stroke. There we go, it's starting to go now. As you can see, there, it's starting to go. So that's going to be a smidgen off that. Such a small amount. Again, there we go. So try and look at the key to be a level this way when you're testing it, because obviously it's doing a bit of a bind, holding it level. So I'm going to take a tiny bit more off. Right. Now, there we go. So it's holding up a bit better now. Right. I'll go for lever number 2. This one here. Okay, this is the next one. It's close to it. Tell you what, we're going to go to the key machine now. I'll show you how to do it on that one. Alright, So come over to the key machine now. So we know the next lever is next to this cut. So and the other thing we can do is look at the belly of the lever. So if we can compare this lever to that lever. So if we get this lever out and we compare the two, okay, so when you get it to the gates there, you can see this one is deeper, so it's going to have to be cut deeper, this one, whichever way around we did this. So we know the next cut. Yeah, should be deeper, but I'm going to take caution. Again, use the machine properly. Get a mark off it, and I'm going to get the file. There's a little tiny burr going over the edge there. Just clean that off. Put that in. Just make sure. Yeah, it's going in there. So let's go for the cut. Go slightly above. Because I've got to go through more blanks. Take the burr off. Okay, so yep, we can definitely see it's going to be slightly lower. So let's go for it. Slightly lower. Now we've got a peak burr there. I'm just going to take that out. There. Okay. Yeah, little burrs at the back. There's a little ridge there. We'll get another file. Big one. Just to take that off. So it's let's see. Okay, now I think that's to do with that little bit that's sticking up there. So let's there we go. A bit gritty, a bit grimy. Let's go a bit deeper. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Right, next lever. Let's look another deep one. Right. because you're hardly lifting it. There's not much on lifting that one. So just going to check where it is in the pack. See, now look, because my spacing is out, see, it's too wide. Okay, so my spacing's a little bit out, so I've got to be careful now. Oh no, lift it up, it seems to be back. Right. Let's give this a try. It's going to be deeper than that one, but I'm going to go for the same. Slightly above, just to be sure. Yep. Deeper. There we go. Fraction deeper. Bear at the back. Let's take that off before we can say we're 100% satisfied. We've got to go deeper. Yeah. It's quite tight on this edge here, so I'm just going to move it over a fraction, as you do. Yeah, that's well. Right. This is the high one. So next one, let's just take a fraction of that. Again, next one wrong. Ooh, close but no cigar. Come on. Again, a little bit. Not too bad. We'll probably change when I put the case on, so I'm going with this one now. Let's go for the next lever. It's even higher. Oh, they get the vacuum. Oh, let's get this stuff out of the way. Right, this one's going to be even higher. Did we touch it? That's fine. Coolio. Right. Next one. Give me another, don't touch. Yep. And then we got the last one, which will be swapped over, which is going to be a super duper deep one. So, you know, it's the end one, so we're going to go straight for the end. Oh, might go too far over. Alright, and I destroyed this key bank. Oh, maybe not. Made a little bit of a wide side, that one. So there we go. Right, now let's go back to the bench. Okay, we're back on the bench. Right, now you put that in there and it turned, but when I put the cover on I know it's not going to turn. What I am going to do is I'm going to retract the bolt because I'm sure it's not key retaining. I'm just going to put that cover on. It's snowing where you are? And it's certainly snowing, well it was snowing here, it's just cold now. Right. Because when you put the cover on it does change the dynamic. Luckily with this lock we have a window. The reason why I threw the bolt out is because you could say I could like impression it. So not doing too much force, I'm just going to tap it to throw the bolt. Now in doing so, hopefully it's going to give me some little markers. You can just see them on there. Okay. So, with them being there, I know I should have a handle on it. Again. You see down there. Use binding. It wants to turn. You can feel it catching. Now it looks like it's actually here. Be careful you don't snap the key when doing this. There's quite a few marks. I'm going to give it the vice because I can feel my hands about to seize up. You should always really use simple reason you should use a handle really is, you know what, me by example, I'm going to get a handle and put it on. There we go. If it slips, it can cause a lot of damage. Okay, I have to see right on the second. If we say one's at the bottom, two up. So be 1, 2. Why keep on slipping over? There we go. Little catch. So again, we'll find that. There we go. Where's that little catch? Oh, this is running. Now this first one looks like it's pretty close. I'll give it a little. That's good. Now number 2. That's 2. That's one in the middle. You know what? Hopefully it might be the main part. Yeah. Still catch. Oh. Oh, I can see all the brass in that lowest one. And this one. So, get it all clean out. There we go. That's the one. Then clean up the key. I was always told or taught to finish your kit off. So just go and make sure it's all smooth. Some people use emery paper, I don't. That's basically the key. And what gauge was it? Let's see what gauge it was. Blimey, 6. Right, let's see if we get another 6. That's another 6. The customer will want 2 keys. Right, and what I'm going to do is show you how I cut a key, additional key. I'm not going to put this in the machine and cut the whole lump off because it will just destroy the cutter, and they ain't cheap. So there's this. Right, let's go back to the key machine. Okay, now back in the key machine. Right, this one goes in the top now because this is the one we're doing. Right, safe key's a bit different. It's got no shoulder, normal key. E.g., like a key blank like this will have a shoulder. So when you put that on, it stops at the shoulder. This doesn't. Okay, so it'll just go right the way through. So we have to line them up with each other. So I tend to put that one in, put this one, push it on the edge, push this up to the edge, slide it on. Now I'll cut the key. This machine might be cutting slightly higher because I'm sure I calibrated it the other day for a worn key. So let's check the calibration. What I'll do is go for 3 blanks. Okay, there's the shoulder I was talking about. Push the key up to the shoulder, slide it in. Slide it in. Right, let's check it out. That's pretty good actually. See the way you do it, I do it, is like that. And then like this. Okay. The reason why I do it like this, because even if the calibration's out, these two keys now will be identical. Okay. So you can use these 2 keys now to actually calibrate the machine. because you know they're going to be identical, so they come off the same one. Stick it on there. So it's cutting a fraction high. There's a fraction high, but you shouldn't mess it up too much. So anyway, there's a little tip here. That's how I calibrate the key machine. Right. Let's go back to the wires. Right, I'm back on the vice again. There it is. So I need to clean all this up, make it all pretty. I said normally you'd use a key horse. Shouldn't really do it this way. My key horse is in the van. I see, Jeff does a very nice key horse as well. Or you can make your own. If I did, whatever suits you. So. Everyone's got their own way of doing things. This is just to show you how I do mine. And okay off. Ooh. To the sides while it's in the bus. Quite nice. Then, yeah, as I said, it was cutting slightly high. So I'm going through this process again because the machine's cutting not even a mil higher. Me trying to force it and not letting the file do the work. There we go. Right, this is a bit quicker. Let's have a look. Yeah. Bit of everything. You see it's that second, so it's the double number ones. There we go. They're down. That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Third or fourth one. Third or fourth one down. 1, 2, 3. So it can be this one. Mind you, last time I think it was this one. There we go. Bingo. That is how I'll cut a key. Well, obviously the key wouldn't work till I send it out, but I would have recalibrated the machine. Yeah, job done. Anyway, cheers. Thanks for watching.